Is it going? I don't know. Yeah, it's going. No, it says I have to turn it up, so I have to have it up. So it says somebody's watching. I just can't get it like I want it. I'm here, folks. I am just trying to get this phone set like I want it to be so you can watch this video. Okay, I'm gonna go see if I can, somebody can see it. So, I'm assuming that you can see me. I'm really having a little bit of problem with the technology, but I'm going to go ahead and do my show because it says it's going and it says 2 people are watching. Sorry for a little bit of delay there. I am going to start out with showing you some Shetland fleeces. I'm Ellen Baize and I raise Shetland sheep. My father brought the 12th flock of Shetland sheep in North America to Fort Davis, Texas, and my nephew, Roy Westlargen, and I still keep this flock. And so I would like to share first a fleece that I am doing a drawing on at 1 o'clock today, but the deadline for putting your name in is noon. And this fleece is from Lerwick's Hema. It's a really nice medium fine fleece with lots of crimp. I spun up a little bit of it, just random locks, so that I could see what the color would be, and it's just very lustrous, silver gray. There's a lot of variation in the colors, as you can see. Some of these locks are dark, and then it goes to very light grays. You can see all the, these locks are long. You can see all the luster in those locks. This is going to be a really fun to spin and make a very lively, yarn. Okay, so that's the first fleece. Then my second fleece was rude, and we rued it in what I call them bouquets. And this fleece is not that soft as the, it's more of a medium fleece. It has a very prominent guard here, so this is a very primitive fleece, and it would make a lovely jacket, sweater, knitted, or any, like a poncho, anything like that. Here's some individual locks that you can see. Some of them have a lot of guard here. Actually, I'm selling this fleece. There's 3 yards that are the softer stuff, and then there's 3 yards that would be really nice for spinning yarn for rug yarn. And so there's 2 yards, 2 pounds that would be good for rug yarn, and 3 pounds that would be good for a nice sweater. Here's the softer part here, so you can see that. And then my third fleece that I would like to share with you right now is, this is from Baize. This is a white fleece, and he has really soft, fine wool. This is going to be a wonderful spin, very soft, very crimpy and lustrous. These locks are not near as long, so this is not primitive. This is just an ideal standard Shetland fleece. Very, very lovely. So this is a smaller fleece. It's from a ram lamb, and there's 2.5 pounds of this. I have lots of fleeces on my website. If you want to go there, it's shetland.weebly.com, and look at those fleeces. You can see all the prices and the weights, and email me to purchase a fleece. Then I have some roving, and this actually came from the first fleece I showed you was from a ewe lamb named Lerwick's Hema, and this fleece this roving came from his mother's fleece. And a spinner purchased some of this roving, and they just gave me great reports. They loved spinning with this fleece, and the yarn that was made was very beautiful. I have also still available some white Shetland roving. I sell all my roving by the ounce. It's $4 an ounce, and there again you can go to baizeshetlands.weebly.com to look at my products and email me to order what you would like to get. Okay, now I would like to share with you the yarns that I have. They are spun at various mills, and I do all hand dyeing with natural dyes. Especially my main dyes are indigo, cochineal, and Osage orange. One of my favorite yarns right now is this sport weight Shetland, and this yarn is dyed with cochineal, an afterbath, so it was a pink, and then I dipped it in the indigo. So it does have some variegation to it, and I love the variegated effect when I double dip a skein, because it looks like, when you knit it, it looks like sunshine and shadows. And I have that also. Here's a rose color dyed in cochineal, and here's the natural color of that beautiful yarn. To me, it looks like little strings of pearls. So lustrous. And this is a wonderful yarn to make scarves. This is a keyhole scarf, and I have a pattern that I've designed for this, which comes free with you if you request it when you order my yarn. Next, I have this DK Natural Gray from Fasten and Calm, two of my lovely gray sheep, and this I have knitted it into a tan that I would be happy to share this pattern with you on purchase of yarn. So you can find that there on my website, those yarns. Another yarn this is chunky, made with Shetland lamb, very squishy and soft. And I wanted to let you know that, let's see, I think that's a different yarn. All of these yarns that I'm showing you they qualify for Shave 'em to Save 'em projects, as well as all my Shetland fiber. I am a Shave 'em to Save them official fiber provider. So you can keep that in mind. This here is Shetland that is more durable, and it works really great for my mittens. This again is a yarn that comes with a free pattern. These are chore gloves, and they have a fitted thumb. I love these gloves. I can open gates and do all kinds of things in the winter when it's cold. And the yarn really does dye up into vibrant colors like this green and this hot pink. So if you want this yarn, one of these cakes will make a pair of gloves, and it comes with the free pattern. I will email it to you if you order those. Another durable yarn, this is this is a lightweight worsted. This is a heavier weight worsted that is also really durable. I call it Duraland. And this one is not really recommended for next to the skin projects. I like using it for felting, and I make these little felted bags that I sell. This is the first dye bath of the cochineal. This one is done in cochineal and then indigo to make a purple. And also I like this yarn bag. I did a knitted double strands of this particular yarn and then felted it. This yarn really is nice because it just felts lightly, and I love the way I get the texture of the knitting stitches. So that's what I recommend for using this yarn, is some kind. You can make pillows or handbags, like all kinds of things like that. Work really well with that yarn. All of these things are, they all qualify for Shave 'em to Save 'em. And I just saw notice that Shave 'em to Save 'em is now going to accept projects that are made from felted fiber on the list of the sheep that they are watching on and have on their list for the Shave 'em to Save 'em for your passport. They're going to let you buy felt and make projects with that. So this is a piece of felt that I stuffed into a 5-gallon pot of indigo dye and got this variegated look to it. So I have this big sheet. I have given the whole sheet to someone as a baby blanket, and they really do like it. And it's very, very nice for a blanket. Or you can cut it up and make a vest or make a handbag, whatever is inspiring to you. Okay, next I have some blends of Shetland wool and other fibers. This is sock yarn, and it's blended with nylon. This is a sport weight yarn that you can find on my website. And then I have the alpaca that I was trying to pull off is this is the alpaca in Shetland. Very nice and squishy. This is a chunky yarn that makes up nicely. Here is some yarn that is just hasn't been out of Texas. It's made from my Shetland wool plus some mohair from some 4-H students, and it was spun beautifully by Don Brown at the Independence Mill in Brenham, Texas. So this comes in natural and 2 shades of indigo. Can't wait to try this yarn out. This is a newer yarn. Another mohair yarn that I have here is this is Shetland it's 25% mohair, and this is very soft and nice. It's a DK weight, and it comes, if you like, you can request a pattern for this cowl. It's a very simple pattern made with a mock cable stitch, and this is just great next to the skin yarn. This is a terracotta color, and it's dyed with a mixture of cochineal and Osage orange, and then here again the indigo. This was a mistake. When it came back, it was supposed to be white, but it got mixed with, it was supposed to be Shetland and mohair. It is Shetland and mohair, but it's also got buffalo in it. And the buffalo was not dehaired, so I don't recommend it next to the skin, even though it feels really soft and makes up beautifully. The hair on the buffalo does make it a little prickly, so it needs to be used for an outer garment or weaving. I use it in my tapestry weaving, but I love the color. It's one of the natural colors that's found among Shetland sheep is called musket. So there's that yarn. Another yarn that I have that isn't, I really do enjoy mixing the mohair with the Shetland, and this comes from the britch wool of my sheep. I save it up in a barrel, and then when I get enough, 20 pounds, I send it to Moore Valley and have it spun into singles yarn for doing traditional Navajo style weaving. Here's some things that I've made with this yarn. Here's a table mat, and then also I took a class at Tierra Wool at Los Ojos, New Mexico, and used this yarn and made, this was a sampler, and I made it into a handbag. And a friend made a nice strap for it for me. So I really do enjoy this handbag. And then one last thing that I would like to share with you of my yarns is, this is some Rambouillet that was raised by my family, and this is a DK weight yarn, and I have it in many bright colors, and this is, I just love making baby blankets or hats or things out of it because it is so incredibly soft and squishy. So you can look on my website and find many colors of this. Again, my website is, I lost my little sign under all my yarn here. My website is baizeshetlands.weebly.com. And I would like to remind you that for any item that you purchase, I'm offering, let's see, I have 4 choices. There's ceramic buttons and copper buttons that are enameled. It's beautiful artwork. Then there are shawl pins, and there are orifice hooks that are handmade with hardwood handles. So those come, you get you get a chance at winning one of those with any order that you make from yesterday or today. And I really thank you for watching my show, and I hope that you enjoy the rest of the show. I certainly have enjoyed it, and I appreciate all the work that has been done to put this show on. I really do appreciate getting to know Jazz Marlin, and amazing all the hard work that she's been doing. So I hope you enjoy the rest of the show. And this afternoon, I'm going to be doing a drawing for the fleece that I have been advertising by Lerwick's Hema. And this fleece will be, the drawing will be at 1 o'clock. At that time, I'll also be doing a scouring wool demonstration that was developed in New Zealand. It's really transformed the way that I scour wool, and I hope that it might be of help to you too. So, adios for now. I hope to see you at 1 o'clock.